Okay, we're off. Titanium tier. ZELLLOO versus Slimo. Titanium dagger for titanium tier. Yeah, always nice to have a early dagger damage up thing happening. Teleport from base weapons. It's kind of built into the mod already. Oh, Slimo getting a bomb on the bloodshot, but dying. Yeah, the rapier currently is slightly more blue in the CoNDOR X2 mod, but it's not very noticeable. Ooh, Slimo is not having a good start here. But yeah, like, it shouldn't be, it should be enough, but like, that's something you're gonna have to run by CoNDOR stat, but not me. If it needs to be more. I'm taking telepathy. Yeah, okay, I guess. Ah, ZELLLOO, that's not. No gluttony. Feels bad, man. Okay, so I'm going for a bloodshot kill again. We'll get it. Here's a potion for ZELLLOO. That makes missing out on gluttony extra. Or a bit more, because you're missing out on extra health. That's an option that you can turn on or off. Most races turn it off so that it doesn't cover part of the screen. Just like the beat bars, you don't need the beat bars there either, but most players keep that one on. Also screen shake, which pretty much everyone keeps off. Yeah. It's pretty uncommon to see races run with the heart. Slimo. Yeah, Slimo's zone 1 here is not going well at all. Beat bars keep heart. I've never seen anyone race like that before. He's on a half heart, but still has a potion. Maybe this carrot will definitely help as well. Yeah, it's definitely there to have. It's definitely good to have that feedback. Yeah, if you're doing sub-beat shenanigans, well, that will obviously help. Yep. Pulse spell, shield spell, and bomb cell. Probably leave bomb cell behind. Though you do have the blast helm, there's definitely an argument for keeping it, but you also have 9 bombs just in hand. ZELLLOO, okay. That was a pretty spooky situation. Realizes that, and then blood shields, but yeah. It's gonna cost a heart, and then we'll take a bit of damage more to quaff the potion. Warakia strat intentionally moving very early in the beat to get away. Yeah. I think Biggie does that as well. Or however Biggie's latency calibration is set up, like pretty much Biggie always moves early. So yeah, just calibrate your latency to have the on beat be early, and then you'll have more time to react. From a few months ago. Yeah, it seems pretty valid. Given how fast-paced every individual beat is, it can definitely help. But yeah, ZELLLOO just moving on forward. Slimo's a bit far behind after having a very rough zone 1. ZELLLOO blown up there, doesn't care, has the blast home, it's all good. Single cookie transmute, how optimal. Ooh, there's an Arc Dagger in here. ZELLLOO will not take it. Old Faithful, 3 damage Old Faithful is like super safe, super good, and is far enough ahead to not need to push. To be able to push or play it, like, yeah. Yeah, I haven't tried it myself. I might look into it though, because it seems to have a lot of advantages with not so many downsides. Learn early stairs every 4, yeah. I do early stairs as well, it's not that hard. Depends how early you want to go. My early stairs are pretty... Oh, Slimo is not in a good spot. Luckily he has goo boots. You can be, like, really aggressive with your early stairs or, like, relatively conservative. There's a huge range of, like, early stairs. Like, a whole half beat. But yeah, ZELLLOO's Dead Ringer going very well. And picks up Protection Charm. We'll move on from that. Oh no! It's probably the worst place to die, is right before the final exit. But yeah, ZELLLOO, last hit on the Nectar Dancer here. GG's. Finishing with a 927.83. Sub 10, definitely pretty fast. But very relaxed. Pretty fast for such a relaxed pace, given Slimo wasn't able to put on much pressure. You killed the loot and died. Aww. I mean, those wall pigs can get you. I doubt that that's a unique experience. I'm pretty sure at least one other person has experienced that, given how the ending of Arya's runs are set up. The wall pigs are like, oh, what did I do? There's wall pigs! I thought I defeated the boss already. I don't know. Then again, there's not a lot of people that make it that far. But definitely more than, like, I don't know, 1,000. Probably more. That's a very conservatively low estimate. Glass shop here. It is a glass whip. And Slimo's Minotaur is just running away. There it goes. Goodbye. Yeah, I think I remember that too. That's... ugh. We have Curses Familiar in the extended down position. Let's go. Ooh, that is an interesting blood shot. You could take the glass spear and throw it if you want, but you probably won't be successful. Meanwhile, ZELLLOO picking up a red dragon here for the shop. Be able to steal. There it goes. Nice. Oh, the dragon! Oh, ZELLLOO's avoiding both the head. Like, take one of the headgears. There's no reason to avoid crown like that. That's literally a 0 beat loss for picking up that crown. If you're gonna accidentally have Freddy die, might as well take advantage of the riches. Meanwhile, Slimo with an intentional kill here. Titanium broadsword, chain mail, and damage up via the boots. So 3 damage broadsword is not bad. Down mouse is an interesting choice, yeah. You usually want to put your cursor familiar over the Discord window so you can input .d without needing to move the mouse. But it's fine, because if the race is close, you can just ask for a review. To provide some nice moral support. Slimo's not gonna take War Shrine. That is controversial, apparently. Cap. But the shop is dead, so even if you get the extra gold from the War Shrine, what are you gonna spend it on, right? So that's probably why Slimo did not take that War Shrine. Not because just taking War Shrine is really, really bad. Upgrade every single one of your enemies. Okay, not every single one of enemies, but... Wow, Blood Flail for ZELLLOO. Ooh, Courage for Slimo. Why? Dude, take Courage! Dude! You're already up on 3 damage, and this broadsword. Courage is so good. That's fine, I guess. You definitely want to take Courage there, though. It's such a fine addition to your build. Because going up to 4 damage won't really do much. Slimo has 4 damage, so can't afford to lose that 1 damage from the Ring of War. Take Courage. It's good. What? Where'd that red dragon fireball come from? Okay. So, pretty big hit there for Slimo, but ZELLLOO will go down after getting cornered by Blue Dragon. Oh, take the heal spell. Okay. That was a pretty rough dragon for both racers. I guess that's why Slimo took War. 3 billion IQ. You have the Ring of War, which means no blue dragons. Except Slimo got fireballed from like a mile away, so maybe blue dragon would have been better. But still, that approaching a blue dragon from the side like that's just meh. Wow, that's a very fake potion. It's on the wrong side. It's not even on the level side, it's on the gray wall side. This time, yeah. So maybe... it's red, and you get a heavies, you're right. Ooh, gun! Not taking that. No gun. You half expected the mouse to kill the Blade Master. Lol. Yeah, watch out for you, Slimo, watch out for you. Still a pretty precarious position. Has the armor, and there's nothing in shot, by the way. You take gun in this situation. Well, you take War Shrine in 1-1, so... Cap. But you won. Can't argue with that. Slimo, stop playing around in the goo, please. Yeah, totally. 300 trillion IQ. Why'd you take the gold cutlass instead of the... oh, jeez. Instead of the titanium plate, you don't like flails, right? But... you should just take the flail. They suck. They don't suck. That's, propaganda from cat and rapier users. But you know what sucks even more is having a 1 damage cutlass for until like zone 4. From Big Cat, yeah. SMH Big Cat manipulating the market. I don't know. Sometimes decisions are... you should probably, yeah, just crack only crates. There isn't, like, anything you can lose from doing that, besides a few beats, but you definitely do have a few beats. And a lot more. ZELLLOO, meanwhile, with Jaw. He's been rolling with the Jaw. The triple Yeti kill. Hog. Yeah, ZELLLOO's fast. Zone 4 staff! I was about to say, ZELLLOO's fast, but had Zone 4 staff, and then died from that before I could say it. That was really, really bad. Staffing right into line of a fire pig. Which is why you don't want to be on staff in Zone 4. Yo, Slimo's mouse just did a load. We have a loading cursor for a split second there. Ooh, free heart container here. Step on scatter trap, then bomb trap. How about we don't do that? Right side detonator spawn for the easy left side scoots for Slimo. Okay, okay, there it is. Flawless. Check in red, probably for some bombs. ZELLLOO back at the same shop where the tragedy happened. Meanwhile, Slimo bailed. Let's go. Bombs. Not all too important, but puzzles. I mean, your opponent in zone 1. ZELLLOO making sure to kill the red dragon. This time. Why did you buy the holster? Just shoot the shopkeeper out first. Okay, picking up the big digs. And Freddy is alive. We have done it. Meanwhile, Slimo, 2 hits on the Necrodancer. It actually works. Yeah, it works. A surprising amount of time. It's just that most of the time it probably won't. You don't really expect it to work. You just hope that it works. Oh, don't kill Dorian, please. We're taking a fat Necro Bomb there. Okay, thank you. GG's. So I'm taking 1106.72. Yeah, definitely Dorian needed to be protected a little better there. That's how he's coming. But yeah, 1-1 so far. It seems like the set has mostly just been decided by deaths. Some pretty unfortunate deaths. Yeah. What's gonna happen next is pretty much a toss-up. Like, these races both have a very similar strategy and are like very, very evenly matched. It probably is possible. I'm not gonna be the one to turn that into existence, though. Yeah, seeds are entered here. Let's go. Yeah, we'd never hear it because no in-game audio. Unless you open up Slimo's stream. And also, even if you do, Dunking Dad is not something that happens too often, but definitely could have happened there. Just scream for us if Jordan dies. I probably will do that no matter who's racing, so... Sure. Oh yeah. Early throwing star is very nice, except both races using one on nothing. Ooh, so looking grabbed by a monkey, but will escape right in time. Let's go. Tier 3 cracked, Tier 2 cracked wall, not Tier 3, with throwing stars, so... Slimo doing a screen watch and leaving that behind. ZELLLOO just taking telepathy and leaving. Not even worth killing for a blood drum, I guess. Gonna open it anyways. Ooh, boss shrine early on with the bomb as well. There's also a tier 2 crack wall. I would probably just use it on the boss shrine because that's guaranteed to give you something that you want. Which is the strength charm right here. And picking up fireball as well. Slimo, think about checking the shop, but we'll pass up on it. Shop's pretty good though, but no, too poor to do anything with it for Slimo, and also no way to kill. Oh geez, ZELLLOO has taken some pretty big hits in this Deep Blues trapdoor room. Meanwhile, Slimo's Deep Blues is taking quite a bit. Ooh, Glass Flail. Slimo probably should just go for purple then. But Glass Flail's also a very acceptable choice. Getting Ring of Charisma. There is a Shrine of Darkness here, unless it's a Mimic. It might be a Mimic, but I don't think so. It's not there for Slimo, though. Ooh, thanks, variants. Boss Shrine variants. Awesome. It's not strong if you just miss out on Darkness. Awesome! Seed variants, let's go. You hate to see it. Glapier pickup. Oh, Glapier War pickup. Or ZELLLOO, that is good for the time being. But this is such an upgradable build for ZELLLOO. Or safety, or mostly safety, yeah. Ooh, Prisma putting in some work here, some very cheap items. Cheap armor, cheap strength torch there. Titanium longsword for both racers. That from different sources. So yeah, this is greatly diverging builds. But yeah, I think ZELLLOO definitely has an advantage. Though is without armor. Because ZELLLOO's got 3 damage and plus darkness. Slimo pretty much just has armor over that. And charisma. But, you know. We saw charisma do some work already. It can potentially do some more, but want a better ring than that usually. And that is a ring gold. That is not a better ring. So I'm probably gonna check oh! Nice. That's a good blackjack. Screen watching ZELLLOO's purple check and then checking black in response. But yeah. Doesn't have a Ring of War though for Slimo. So that is just a good thing for Slimo that ZELLLOO missed out on that, because that would be really, really good for ZELLLOO to just pull a win off of War Rapier, but Slimo now has move attack. So can definitely fight back here. Yeah, Fireball, use your spells. Lining up them juicy fireballs and then just not pressing the fireball button. Fireballing there to get a monkey in a barrel. Ooh, don't surround yourself. Solid iframe there. But may have been better just to tank the hit, but like with Obsidian armor, it's hard to process whether if it's okay to take hits or not. It's really thinky thunky. Oh, here's a replacement cheese anyways. All's good. There's also a potion room that can't be opened without help of a mini boss like this blue dragon. Double fireball to take the blue dragon out. Fine, we're using our fireball. Yay. Slip and slide onto the finish. Regen or War for ZELLLOO? You probably keep War, given that puts you up at 3 damage. You have a ham and also a potion. But yeah, that's a pretty good ring for Slimo to find, except doesn't have too much health to work with. Yeah, Slimo has a better build, but doesn't have darkness. Ooh, sunglasses. I'll push you up to 5 damage, which isn't all too important. Yeah. Just looking at build without regarding darkness, Slimo's much better, but yeah, Zelo has darkness, so... And it has a pretty significant lead here, so yeah, is looking to have the advantage right now. Why not take regen? I don't know. Maybe hoping for some bomb items to pull a win through simply just by having a means of fighting the Necrodancer. Dio is also shopping, probably looking for the same thing. Actually has found grenade charms, so is set for in that regard. Ooh, Monocle will definitely help you find bombs and other stuff. Fireballing the Blade Master there. Blade Master deletion button, let's go. One flutter behind for Slimo. Oh, Zelo has used one of the nades, so does not have enough once more. Meanwhile, Slimo still hasn't found anything. The bombs department, solid fireballs here. Ooh, 2 Blade Messes coming in. Another fireball coming in. That was another good fireball. And eating the cheese down the stairs. Just 3 hearts to work with, though. Zelo has double amount with the potion. And has picked up a bit of leather armor. Zelo has found enough bombs once more, so it's all good for Zelo. Slimo will hopefully find that as well. Yeah, has the monocle. So pretty assuredly we'll find that. Does lack the grenades though. Yeah, both races on the same floor. Slimo's having a harder time. Has twice the amount of mini bosses. Also doesn't have darkness. Looking pretty good for Zelo to take this, but just having the final story bosses go a bit slowly can easily have the match flip-flop. We'll see. Japanese for Zelo here. Ooh, double riders. This is off the rails. Zelo trying to do the home run strategy of knocking Dead Ringer into the bell. Slimo is doing the modified... The strat for Warhammers that Slimo always does. $100 consistent, let's go. So Slimo has caught up a lot here, but Zelo still will be first to the Necrodancer. One hit, 2 hits for Zelo, none for Slimo. 3 hits to 1. Ooh, protect Dorian a bit. Last hit for Zelo, 4 hits left for Slimo. Okay, that's it. There it is. GG's to Zelo, taking this with a 2-1. A very close race to end this off after a pretty dying race for the first 2. But yeah, GG's. Overall, pretty solid set. Like, pretty, like, even with the deaths, those deaths were, like, pretty even, given the two racers. The 2 racers' skill sets are pretty like the same.